I have never in my life wanted to be involved with local councils because I'm too clever and dynamic. Obviously, I don't think people who've worked in the kind of technology investment banks and have travelled to 100 countries are the kind of people who want to talk about bins for the community. It's just not what I do. It would be unfair to assume or feel aggrieved. It would be highly unfair to feel aggrieved that someone of my calibre would want to work in a local council. You just don't get it. It just doesn't happen because people like myself are too high calibre. You don't get people who are high calibre working in local councils. That's just the reality of it. You get people who can't get a job anywhere else, who work for the local council. That's it. Possibly it's a short-term thing before they go into higher politics, potentially, but I bet it's not. I don't know anyone who works in the local council. None of my friends have ever done that. I've never met anyone who has. Completely disinterested. I realise there's a lot of political agendized funding swarming around me. I want to have nothing to do with British politics whatsoever. I do not want to be a school governor. I want nothing to talk. I don't want to speak to any headmaster. I'm having to speak to them because they have just messed up my daughter's education, basically, for their own career. I want absolutely nothing, to be clear, to do with any politician, any local councillor, anyone involved with the British government, ever for the rest of my life. I do know, I mentioned many years ago, I spoke to Trump a few times. He probably has met 10,000 people in his lifetime. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, if you're at the caliber I am, you would meet people like that, and you know what? And they've met 10,000 people because they're that kind of person. If you haven't ever in your life met anyone of such high caliber, because all my friends have, if you haven't, then obviously I'm not at the same level as you. Obviously, so I can't mix with people like that because they'd just bully me. They'd be like, "You're wearing the wrong jacket today," because that's all we understand, to pick the right jacket to go into work and be completely ineffective.